Hey y'all, taking a little break, and I wanted to come show you some of my fruit trees. This is for you, Angie. A little walk around the garden. This is my pear. So got a lot of pears on it. So this is the first year I've had my pear tree that actually has produced fruit. But my dad and my dad's neighbor usually give me Bartlett pears in the fall, and I make pear pies out the wazoo. If you follow me on Earthworms and Marmalade, you'll see my process. I don't think I've actually posted the recipe and how I freeze them and everything, but I made this year I made about 10 pear pies, and then I freeze them, and then we defrost and bake them throughout the year. So it'll be exciting to be able to make a couple out of my own pears. Let's see, now this pear tree is a kefir pear, and then there's a graft on here. My dad's a master gardener, and so he is able to do grafts and things. So he's grafted on a, oh, can you see that? He's grafted on a southern Bartlett over here. That's the pear tree. So let's walk over. And this is a giant weed that I need to pull out. And then this is an apple tree behind this ginormous weed. This is the first year that I have gotten, I think there's one apple on here. Man, this weed is, no, look, there's 2 little apples. I'm so excited. So there's 2 little apples. And those are on a graft also my dad put on this yellow Dorset. And I think the apple tree I have is an Anna apple tree. But anyway, super excited. 2 little apples. These are ones that, you know, will do better in this warm climate. We don't get a whole lot of, we didn't get very much cold weather at all. Yeah, so this big giant weed has to come out. Angie's, your garden's putting mine to shame. But then here are my roses. So this is a Peggy Martin rose, and it's a climbing type, and I have it climbing on all these bushes over here. Big old Peggy Martin rose. I mean, they're so pretty, and they just cluster and climb and hang all over everything. You can see I have more over there. They're just so pretty. And then here's my pecan tree, which I never get pecans. There's another pecan tree over there because the squirrels are so bad that they get them. They eat them all. And then this is that pollen that's killing everybody right now. Pecan pollen. Oh, look who I found. Look, a ladybug.
Let me see it.
Ladybug. See it on that leaf?
But a ladybug. Over here.
See, guys?
Can I get it?
You want to get it? Be gentle. Be gentle. There's a little bird over there.
What?
Oh, there it goes.
It's a red one.
Alright, so then we've got one of my milkweeds finally came back up. I don't see any caterpillars, but there might be some around there somewhere. And roses, Peggy Martin roses. And then here we've got one of the smaller citrus. There's a baby. There's a baby getting ready on there. Now this one has never produced for me, so I can't remember if it's an orange or a grapefruit. Let me look. Navel orange down here. So saw that one little baby orange getting ready. There might be a couple more on here. Oh, there's a couple. Hey, babies. So they're going to be, oh, look, here's a few more. Oh, yay. We're going to finally get some oranges this year. My dad has got, you know, I think I mentioned it before. Yeah, I did. My dad's a master gardener, and so we get, you know, he's got tons of oranges. He does satsumas, and then he does navels. So we get lots of oranges from him. And here's my peach tree with all my yummy peaches on it. And before we moved to this house, we had a really good peach tree in our backyard. It was the best ever. And I always planned to make, you know, peach jam or peach preserves or pie filling or something like that. But they never made it get that far. We always end up eating all of our peaches. So there's my peach tree. Yummy. Yummy yummies. We've got a bluebird nesting in that box, but I don't want to go to disturb it to show you. And here's my boys' garden. They've got, these are carrots growing. And then this is a cherry tomato. I need to get a little cage for them. And then, what was this? I think this is an eggplant. We just threw the seeds out here. They really have fun with that. And then there's a little strawberry plant. I don't think we have any strawberries. Maybe. But normally we don't get very many because little critters come and eat them. But it's fun to grow it. Anyway. And then this is another peach tree. It hasn't budded out yet. It's, you know, you can see it's starting. I don't know, the light's behind me. You can kind of see on the tips, they start to swell a little bit. This one's starting to. But this is one of those donut peaches. The Saturn peaches. They look like little UFOs or whatever. So that'll be good. I didn't get any off of that tree either last year. We've only been in our house for a little bit. Lots of antennas. And then this, over here, we've got a big old grapefruit. This is a grapefruit tree. And it's got a bunch, which is really exciting because last year it only put on one grapefruit. So I'm really excited about that. And let me see, I think this is a Rio Star. No, Rio Red. Rio Red grapefruit. But super yummy. And look, I'm so excited. So many baby grapefruits. Over here. Yeah, like I said, last year we got one baby grapefruit. Y'all can hear my boys playing in the background. One teeny baby grapefruit. But yeah, so I'll make grapefruit marmalade, which is super yummy. And you can hear me. I've made grapefruit marmalade. I've made grapefruit jelly. I've done candied grapefruit peels. I did that one time, and that'll probably be the only time I ever do that because it was such a labor-intensive process. This part's just a mess. Angie's yard is so well groomed, and mine is just kind of like, wow thing. This is a crepe myrtle right there. And then here's a banana tree that's coming up from my neighbor's house over here. And then here are my two pride and joys, my big babies. These are my fig trees. And these ones produce right around 4th of July. And they are so good. And they produce so much. I make fig jam, fig preserves. We even made fig ice cream. It was so good. So we're gonna have to find, I'm gonna try dehydrating figs. That would be kind of good. We have a big dehydrator. But yeah, these go crazy. I gotta watch my footing. One of my neighbors said they found coral snakes in their yard. Welcome to Texas. And this is my boy's pumpkin plant. So we don't have any baby pumpkins yet. I need to come out here when these open up and try to pollinate them, because if there's no if there are no pollinators around, they're just not going to get pollinated. So I'll have to do it for them. But that will be behind the scenes. Bow, chicka, bow, bow. Pumpkin pollination. Alright, and then let's walk over to my messy garden. I did not weed today, obviously. I was planning on it. So these are my sugar snap peas that I am working on training to get up on my trellis over here. And again, my peppers, we've had a lot of rain. I'm a food gardener, y'all. I mean, I like pretty things too, but I really like growing things I can eat. So here we got this jalapeno, and this is the Tabasco pepper over here. And then the basil. And let's go over and see the tomatoes. My dad's tomatoes look way better than mine right now. So here we've got Celebrity. Over there we've got the Sweet 100s, which are the cherry tomatoes. And then over here we've got the weeds. And then these are the cucumbers, which I'm also going to try. Normally I have them, let me show you. That old burglar bars used to be up against the fence, and I had them, but then you have to dig behind the burglar bars to get the cucumbers. So this way I'm hoping they'll grow up this trellis, and then I can pick them like that. And then over here, gosh, what did I put over here? Can I even remember? Well, I think it's another pepper. I guess we'll find out. And then over here is my squash bed and weed bed. But here, I don't see any babies growing yet. So you can see usually behind the, once the flower has bloomed and been pollinated, it'll form like a little baby squash behind it. So, and the other one, I have another one over here because they get really big and spread out, but I've got to pop another one in. I gotta get these weeds out of here. There's my neighbor. And then I've got some other herbs. Peppermint and what do I have over there hiding in the weeds? I don't know. Anyway, it's kind of messy. It just makes mine, you know, look like Sanford and Son garden, but we get her done. It works. So yeah, thanks for taking a little tour of my garden, my beautiful fig trees, my compost. Alright, I will leave you on something pretty. Alright, thanks for watching, and yeah, get some pots and throw some dirt and soil and seeds in there and grow something. It's fun. Bye.